And now onto the project features. So this is the home page, and it introduces what the app is about as an hotel management system. And in the first phase here, it is looping out the top featured locations, the top featured hotels, and they are coming from the back end. Also in this section, I have a list of classic hotels which are also coming from the back end. So any hotel can be listed there, but they are limited to few for user accessibility sake. And now this section introduces how the Homifice management works. So user can find an interesting place, contact the hotel admin, and make a reservation. And in this section, I have the testimonials, where user can see the testimonials of other people who have used the app. And finally, I have the about us, which is about the app. So, and finally here, I have the copyright section by me. To test the functionality, I'll start with registering an account on the app. Since we do not have any existing account, I'll click on register, and it leads me to the register page, and then I'll fill details. Let's see, use the testing name, surname, phone number, and then I create a password, confirm password. All the authentications for the registration were duly processed, and if any of these details is incorrect with the password, if the password do not match, it returns an error. And if I have an account already, I can click sign in right here. So I'll click register, and it sends my information into the database. And now it alerts me that my account has been successfully created. And then this place changed from sign in and register to my bookings and my profile. So if I click right here, I have the option to go directly to my dashboard, see my profile, or log out, and I have these booking reservations right here. So the home page remains the same, but the features are different at the navbar. And now top feature locations, I can choose to go to one of these hotels and check if the hotel is available. All these images are generated dynamically from the hotel while listing the hotel with the features. And then we have the name of the hotel, the address of the hotel, the contact details, and the rating. All of these are all coming from the back end. And I have the description of the hotel, which is also coming from the back end, the contact details, and the social handles, which are all working perfectly. And I have the selected or associated tag with a particular hotel. For some, they might have E3, so they might associate an E3 tag with their hotels. And then I have the pricing, the kind of rooms they have, the room types they have, which are also coming from the back end. And this I can either click view more or this show more to see the details of everything clearly. And right now, they can also check the availability of any room at the pick right here. But right now, I'll click view more and check the availability of a room within the date that I want to select. I'll select between today and tomorrow, which is one day. There are 2 adults that are coming, and there are 2 types of room in this hotel. There's a king room and there's a luxury room. I'll select the king room and I'll click check availability, and in their king room there's only one room that is available, which is room number 7, and then I'll click add to selection. Then immediately using Ajax, it shows me that the room has been selected, and then I can click my selected rooms right here, which is now showing me one room selected, and show me that I selected a king room, and the room type is king, and there are 4 beds in the room, which can also be viewed here. The room is $30 per night, 4 beds, 4 people capacity. Going forward, I still have this here, and with the information I have, I am able to pass it through here so that the user can see the date that they choose to check in and the date they choose to check out. The total number of this between the two is 1 day. The information they selected in the previous slide, the number of adults and children, the total cost is $30. And I have here in the billing information the account or the information to be billed, so I will use the same information of the person that has this account and click continue to check out. So right here, continuing to check out, it takes me to a page where it's still showing me the booking summary and showing me the billing information, which cannot be edited here. If I decide to delete this, it can be deleted, and if I refresh here or click delete, as the room has been deleted, I will need to go back. If I click this now, I do not have any room that is selected, and then I can select a new room, pick it between today and tomorrow, check availability. Yes, this room 7 is available. There are other rooms too, but they are not available because I've used some other account to book them. I head to my selection now and click my booking. Then I will not delete this again. I would rather just proceed with the billing. Continue to check out. And now I have the coupon feature. This coupon feature works perfectly. I can give the user a coupon to which they can have a discount, but right now I do not want to use a coupon. I will go directly with the payment. So I have 2 major systems for payment. I have the PayPal integration, and I also integrated Paystack, so user can use whichever payment system is convenient for them. So I'll be paying with Paystack for this. Don't forget the total cost here is $30. And while I wait for the payment to load, so Paystack processes their payment in Kobo instead of Naira. So I have here 0.30 instead of 30, which will be multiplied by 100 from the back end. So I'll click success and pay my fee, and now the payment is successful and the user is redirected to a successful page. If the payment was not successful, it will lead them back to a page that is not successful, which will show them that something went wrong. And now I can click dashboard to see this user's detail, and in this user detail I can see total paid bookings. So it's just because the new account is just one booking that he has paid, and then he spent only $30. So user can track their expenses, manage their fund, and see their wallet balance. Then while this wallet balance is still an upcoming feature, because the user does not have an existing balance right now, it's a new account, is an upcoming feature. Other features are working perfectly right here, and the most recent booking of the user is this Eastgate Hotel, booked 1 room and have this booking date, and the person has paid. So you can choose to click view, and which will give a full detail of the rooms, all rooms 1, and I click on selected room number 7, booking details, the name, tested user, and the information are grouped in category to make the user understand. The hotel details, the check-in, booking details, and the user details right here. And now this is also coming back. Welcome back. My name and my email right here, and these are default images set for user that have not set up their profile. Now I can go to all bookings to see all the bookings that I've made with this account, but since this is a new account, it's just this most recent booking. And then I have the section for profile details, which have full name is generating back from the database, my email, the phone number, address, country. All of these were not filled before. I can fill in and update the changes, and I can also upload a photo, which we put the profile picture, the new profile picture of the user, and I can log out. So logging out is showing me log out successful and redirect me to a login page. And if I try to access this page right now, it still redirect me back to the login page. So when I log out, it returns me back to the login, and I'm now back to the home page. So these are the features: the user authentication and profile management, the booking system, and the payment integration, which are all working perfectly. And the website is beautifully designed with libraries that make it look responsive and can work with any screen with clean and intuitive interface. And now let's have the code overview. In my code structure, I have the root app, which is hotel management system, HMS. Is my VS Code configuration settings, and I have some apps. I have the add-ons app, the booking app, the main app, and I have hotel app. I have my media directory, I have my static directory, I have my template directory, I have a user dashboard app and user hot app, and my database file. So let's first, in my HMS app, I'll go to the settings, and then in the settings I've loaded some apps which I used. So I have the installed apps. I installed Jasmine for the admin part of it. I installed these custom apps, which are the ones listed in this side, and I did a configuration for database and static files and Jasmine settings. I also have the configuration for CK editor down, CK editor right here, and then I have the URL configuration for all of the apps. So the user app goes to the user auth, the booking app, and the dashboard. So these are the URL configuration for this app. And then let me go to hotel. In hotel, I have the models.py, which carries the most important files for the project. The hotel model manages the hotel listing and the details, the features of all the hotels. So I have the hotel status, I have the icon types I was using, payment status, and I have the main hotel model, which takes in the user, the name of the hotel, the user will register the hotel, the name of the hotel, the description of the hotel, image, address, phone or mobile, email status, if it is live or it is still pending, tags, views, the number of people that have viewed the hotel, featured if the hotel is featured at the top right part of the homepage, the hotel ID, the slot, the date, the website. All these are the details, the objects inside the hotel model. And then I also have the hotel gallery, which is responsible for generating images back into the front end. Also, I have the hotel features, which is used to generate the amenities like Wi-Fi and other features that they have. I have the hotel facts, which is used to generate the questions and answers, the most common questions and answers by users. And I have the room type model. The room type model describes a particular type of room. and the pricing associated with that room, the room capacity, the number of beds, the ID and the slug of that particular room. And also I have the room model itself. The room model takes the hotel, it links with a foreign key to the hotel, and the room type, the room number. The room model contains the is available option, which helps us to know if a room is available. The ID, the date with the room is checked. And then I have the booking model, which is responsible for user bookings, which takes in the user, the particular user, which is also a foreign key linking to the user class. And I have the payment status, I have the full name, email, phone, and it's also connected to the hotel app itself. So each booking is connected to each hotel. So the hotel is also connected to the room type, connecting to the class of room type right here. And I'm using a menu to many feed to do the connection. And then I also have other details, the check-in date. In the booking model, the check-in checkout is active, check-in tracker to help know if the user is still in the hotel or the user has checked out. And I also have the date object. I plan on implementing Stripe payments in the future, as I added this right from the beginning, but I'll still work on this. So we have the success ID to check if the payment was successful, and the booking ID. And I'm working on this feature model 2, which is currently not reflecting, which is the activity log, to check on what the user is doing, if they move out of the hotel or they are inside. So not necessarily when they check in, check out, but their movement, in order to manage their movement. So it's a feature and it's still in process. And I have the staff on duty model, which is also a feature which indicate the current staff that is active managing the hotel. And I have the coupon model, which is working, and I also have the notification model, which is also a future update. But I have the booking model, the room model, the room type model, the hotel fact model, the hotel feature model, gallery model, and the hotel model itself, which are all working perfectly fine. And all of them are registered in the admin right here. So in the admin, I have the hotel booking, activity log, staff on duty, the coupon, and then I register them right here, which are also properly configured with the URLs. And to the next app, to the next directory here, I have the media directory, which manages the images and the media by the user. So this is for each user profile. I have their separate gallery or separate profile image, so they have to be kept in a separate directory in order to avoid complete conflict. And also have the hotel gallery. Each, like the hotels, have their images where they are loading into, and I have the general static of directory, which contains the assets, the images, the font, the Java, the script, and every other thing that are used in the project. And I have the template. I use the template inheritance structure to make sure that the website is very fast to load. So I have the partial files, which include the base.html, which is the base and which I'm including in other pages. And I have other pages too, the checkout page, the hotel data page, hotel payment status, payment field, and room type and selected room. And I have for the user dashboard too, the booking detail, booking dashboard profile. And I also have the user dashboard app itself, which is responsible for the admin part of it, or the dashboard of the user, where they can see how much they have left, their wallet, their details. So if I go to the URLs, so the URLs show me the profile which are the links that exist in the dashboard. Let's say I click, so dashboard, all bookings, my profile, logout are all clearly indicated here. So this is responsible for dashboard. And also have the user auth app. User auth app manages the form, the registration form, the sign in and sign up form, and then it also see to the URL, registering the URL for the pages and how they work. And I also have this booking app. In the booking app, I have the URL. I have the three main things to check room availability, how to selection, and delete selection. So which are all dynamic, and then they are all passed to the appropriate views. So the code are well commented in order to gain clarity whenever I want to come over it again, or I need to transfer it to another person. So these are what I've done with this. And so I'm also working on virtual environment, which makes sure that the code does not have to have any conflict with any other project that I'm working on. So this is a code overview of the app. So in this part, I'll be showing you the overview of the admin functionalities. If I continue with this user that we registered, this testing user, I will just register. Let's try to send a mail and try to access the admin page. Admin. This will tell you that you are authenticated as this, but you are not authorized to access this page because I have a granular permission in use. So it's only an admin that can have access to the hotel listing and that. So for that reason, I will log into my admin account. Click login. And now in the admin account, I have the track. There's an event log of recent actions. The testing user that changed his identity, and you can see all these and the date and time when things happen. The King East Hotel, that the listing added, and those are the notifications for the admin. And I also have in the left hand side, I have the apps that are integrated. I have the hotel app, the room app, bookings, activity log, which is a future work, the coupons, hotel facts, hotel future. Each and all of these are the apps that are installed in the source code right here. The apps that are installed right here. And then if I click profiles, as super admin, I can see the profiles that are here. This one, this, and this. These are the existing profiles on this account. Or I can come here and click user, and it returns their details, each user, and the full name, their email, the phone number, and the agenda. So it is set to other by default in the user profile models. And if I come to class user, okay, that is in the user authentication model. In user authentication hub, in the models, and yes, in this class of profile, I have this gender, and the gender is choices of gender, and the default is other. So if I scroll up all here and see the gender here, other is set to default. So all of these are coming directly from the user auth application. So this is made to function like a microservice where all the apps come in units and then make a whole at large. And then I have the hotel. To demonstrate this is the thumbnail or the image, the featured image of the hotel name, and the user that added the hotel. So I can click add an hotel right here and add as a user. I am adding this. Let's say the name of the hotel is Hobarton, and then I can have a paragraph to describe how the hotel looks like. For example, I'll say sample. I don't want much text, and then I'll need to add the image. Let me use this. I can even upload from my mobile, and then I can fill in the address, which are all important, but this is going to take a long time for me to fill. All of these things are working perfectly, and when the hotel is filled correctly, you can come to this hotel gallery to choose the images that appear in the hotel gallery. For instance, in the hotel dashboard, hotel detailed viewed, say I click premium hotels. Yes, for premium hotels, these are the images. So these images are coming from this hotel gallery right here. And then for rooms too, I have all the rooms that are available. I have the King East Hotel and the Eastgate Hotel. All of these rooms are available. And the bookings, I have the IDs of all the bookings that have existed. So there are 26 total bookings on this hotel management app. And if I come to the room type, in the premium hotel there's the royalty room type, there's a standard, and then there's basic. In Eastgate Hotel there's king, there's luxury. So each of them comes with different prices, and all of that is reflected right here. So in this premium hotel, if I check the room type here, the room type here is basic, standard, and royalty. If I click royalty, set a date 10 and 9 here, and check, let me just extend date to 12. I click check availability. The room in this hotel, this royalty, is $200 per night. It has 4 beds and can take 5 people. If I click add to selection, it's selected, and proceeding, I have the charges of $600 here. So the reason why I have $600 here, why the unit is $200, is the number of days. So the gap of this is 3 days, and then it has to be $200 per night for 3 days, and that's 600. That's $600. So I can proceed to check out. But then I've tested this checkout feature and it's working well. So I have this profile management. Each user can, as a super admin now that I'm logged in, I can change the details of other profiles. I can update my profile and do some other things. So this is where I will stop this presentation. I hope this hotel management system goes as far as is desired and solves the inner problem of the society by providing a comfortable and very easy access to hotel management solutions. Thank you very much.